welcome to the online course Becoming a 21st Century Teacher. My name is Khalid Bilal. I'm a teacher at Kiroka Secondary School found in Morogoro District. I'm teaching business subject which are bookkeeping and commerce. I'm a graduate from UDOM in 2012 with a bachelor degree of education in commerce. I'm using technology mostly in finding teaching and learning materials, preparing notes for my students, and sometimes for my own personal readings. I will be with you this week discussing about the classroom engagement. Please use the discussion forum in the course to share your experience on how you engage your students in your class. Let us see the module objective. The first one is understand the meaning of classroom engagement. The second one is to understand the importance of student engagement. The third one is to take different engagement strategies that we can implement tomorrow in class. And the last one is to identify the 21st century skills for a learner. I welcome you again in the lesson 1, which is classroom engagement. But first, let us have a simple reflection spot as it is shown in your computer. Please, if you have a notebook or Google document, write down the response to the following question. What do you understand about the concept of classroom engagement? This reflection spot will take 3 minutes, then after that we will continue with our lesson. After having a reflection spot, let us continue with our lesson. Lesson number 1, which is the concept of classroom engagement. In order for a student to engage fully in the learning activities, he or she needs to be motivated from the subject he taught. In the book Inspiring Active Learning, Meryl Hammond and Melania Tooth present a ladder that describes 4 levels of student motivation. The lowest level is level number 4, which describes the work avoidance, those students who avoid this work. The other level is level number 3, which describes half-hearted workers, and the other level is level number 2, which describes the responsible students, and the first level is level number 1, which describes the active learners. Active learning is the process of involving all students in activities that encourage them to develop a deeper understanding of a content by working with and reflecting upon the material being presented. With the active learning process, students transition from being mere recipients of information to being participants actively engaged with the new information in a learning environment. Simply stated, active learning is anything students do during a class session other than passively listening to a lecture. Within the class, the instructor selects a suitable active learning strategies dependent upon the lesson objectives and the classroom situation. Such activities may take a minute or the entire class period and may involve the students as individuals or in groups. By definition, student engagement refers to the degree of attention, curiosity, interest, optimism, and passion that students show when they are learning or being taught, which extend to the level of motivation they have learned and the progress in their education. This is according to the Glossary of Education and Reform for journalists, parents, and community members. Also, the other definition, it says student engagement may be defined as student investment in, active participation with, and emotional commitment to a learning particular content. This is by William Bender in the book of Strategies for Increasing Student Engagement. The level of student engagement can vary from student to student and lesson to lesson, so it can be difficult to get a general feel for how engaged a class is as a whole. If a students are not engaged with the content to be mastered, they will not learn it. Research says that students need to be engaged in learning. They need to be active participants. They need to make a connection with the content. They need to determine their own learning styles. Classroom engagement includes a series of activities that are done that are to be done with the teacher and the student in order for the student to actively engage in the learning process. Some of the activities can be giving individual activities to each student, giving group activities to discuss and make sure each student is participating. Then they have to present what they have discussed, question and answer method, interact with each student to determine his or her ability to learn. Student engagement is an active, involved, cognitive and emotional investment in the content learned. Teachers who plan their lesson with the understanding in mind that cognitive involvement is necessary, they might find that they begin to plan different types of lesson activities. And that's the end of our lesson concerning concept of classroom engagement. I will give you another activity, which is an activity number 2. As the way we have done it in our reflection spot, if you have a notebook or Google document, please write down the response to the following question. What do you understand from the above lesson on the concept of student? The next lesson will be benefits or importance of classroom engagement or student engagement. Thank you.